What's going on, guys? Spencer here with HM Massage. I'm gonna show you guys today my full stretching routine. This is fantastic if you've been doing a lot of sitting or a lot of traveling, or you're just feeling stiff and tight all over. This is a great way to bring back some mobility, to increase that blood flow to your body, and just improve your overall flexibility. I'm gonna show you guys my routine in real time just to give you an idea of how long I hold each stretches and how I go through targeting each of the specific muscles in the body. I'll be explaining the stretches as we come up to them on a few of them, but feel free to follow along and do your own stretches, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Starting off by opening the shoulders and the pecs, holding pec stretches, and you'll see me shift my arms up and down in order to get different angles in order to open up our entire front chest area. Bending my elbow and putting it behind my head and then holding the stretch is a great way to target the subscap, which is a rotator cuff muscle, and the smaller muscles underneath your pec major called the pec minor. The classic bend over and touch your toes. You'll see me come back to this a few times to show you how much further I can reach as the stretching goes on, because stretching other muscles will affect this stretch right here. Hold a quad stretch as well. Feel free to grab onto the wall or something else if it's too hard to balance. This is a tricky one and it took me a long time to learn how to balance on one leg basically. But it's important to stretch out the quads because they're almost always shortened and tight. side bends are essential to throw into a stretching routine because these are the cause of low back pain, a very common annoyance a lot of people deal with. Make sure you go all around the world, basically doing an entire circle to hit all angles of your sides and obliques. And we can already see how much more flexibility I have, and this is only a quarter into the routine. Moving on to hip lunges to really open up the hip flexors. These get really tight because we sit down a lot, and if you want a deeper stretch, do the hip flexor stretch and then take the arm that's on the stretched side and pull that above your head to really open up your iliopsoas muscles, abdominals, and other hip flexors. The hips, you'll see I go a full circle as well, once again to hit all the angles to stretch it out. And you'll notice the hips are one of the areas I spend the longest time stretching. These are big, strong muscles in our body, and they are always tight. So stretching these out is going to play a factor into the rest of your body. Everything's connected, and your glutes and hips are right at the center of it all. So make sure to give them some extra attention. Here we're stretching out the abdominals, and this can really hurt, especially if your sides and obliques are really tight, but even more reason to go back and really target them. here is a great way to stretch out your rhomboids or your mid-back right between your shoulder blades. And I'm just throwing my arm across and underneath my body, and this is really pulling my shoulder blade away from my spine. This feels amazing. Once again, you'll see me switch up the angles so that I can hit the muscle from all sides. And as we come to an end, we want to end with neck stretches and neck circles. The neck gets very tight, and this is a fantastic way to not only stretch out and mobilize your neck, but end the routine with a nice, calming fashion. One last check on the mobility when touching my toes, just to show how much easier it is to actually reach my feet. And that will do it for the routine. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like the video if it did help you out, and subscribe to the channel for more relaxing, massage, and health content. I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great rest of your day.